Hello, hello. Welcome to 56 degrees, 10:51 p.m., February 7th, 2020.
Yes, sir. Task Force 103, respond to a traffic collision over the side, Little Oklahoma Road. Kegel Truck Trail. Mile mark 11.8.
Correction. T35. You can show me around to that last call you just gave. I did 35 again.
Hey, everybody saying hey. Hi. What's up?
$151.41 last one, times 2252, that's number 1759. One east of North Street.
58 assault. 5458 route 158 Street assault.
Your time.
27/3 traffic collision southbound 710 at 4 and 7.
Engine 264 on versus pedestrian. 2038 East 114th Street crossing break.
Oof.
There, take a look at the motor, see what we need to do to try the brake, get the car to raise. I think it's going to be counterweighted as I look second floor.
Wonderful alarm was reset, 13711 South Main Street, 177th Street. Engine 34, flight 30, battalion 9.
7 on the radio, medical alert alarm. 8661, somewhere, your time's 22, 56, somewhere 17, 16.
Brian, give me an assessment. Tell me what we need to move to move that car manually. Five bars and 5 bridges work okay up there?
Engine 53, squad 106, unconscious, 100, turning away. Unit 22, 302, Ellis Ridge Drive South.
4E, 4A.
Emily Rodriguez, Bravo, 1110, light collection, visibility of 94204. Passing wearing an orange t-shirt, jeans, little black vans, and 10 backpacks on 2/6/2020 at 18:30 hours. Any conditions, good information, contact with the journal attention. You want that?
Doesn't want to come on. So thanks for the roll.
Engine 6 road start.
Unite, update your status.
Now 12121, Victory Boulevard, Rough Draft 1. Good 10-6312, ready for team report. Go for.
Central Boulevard is the Flower Factory. Go to 6274, party 1075.
147, squad 147, traffic collision, Burnwood Avenue, Imperial Highway, Sheriff's update.
Additional unit 57341, can you hold it?
Search line for 99.
11, the first PR's callback was busy, and the second PR's callback was VO, no further. Handle, all units 1883, responding code from 99
Bridget 60. Can you try to call back and have them meet us on site?
315. 50 seconds.
Fine.
Vernon and Kansas, Silver, we're stating.
Morning, 57, Roger. RP or the resident here states they don't have a medical alarm system. Do anything further?
3900 Durham Place, body out of informal
73, Patrol 73, fire line at Heart. 4825 Newhouse Avenue, 14th Street. Engine 191, tree fire 101 East Lambert Road, Euclid Street. PD's on scene at the Chevron station.
25 update status.
77, Ferry Domestic Island, 664, East 76, with resident 6194, 94.
Previous report, 540 Willis Avenue, suspect streetway. 2556.
For 8 Mary.
Bluff Creek and McConnell.
Boulevard, Party QA. You make contact? Metro engine 60, yes.
Station and RD 812, no woman dispute in RD 852, proposed party in RD 837 and 851.
Truck 5, radio. Battery is looked at Street. Street. 2 suspects are wanted on 30 years. We have no further. Suspectably following with suspect number 2, female black, 30 years, no further. Also, 2 children standing by.
Truck 5 is that covers an oxidized sector. We're looking at it.
Code 2, incident 6325 and RD 1313. Mute and 19843 stack.
Right, 73, 6241, RD 391. Cancel by the PO.
Metro dispatch from Rescue 65. We're on scene at a incident that Engine 64 is responding to, Christmas tree fire. You can cancel them. Christmas tree fire's out. Engine 64, you can just continue. Cancel 79.
60.
With Boulevard, persistent, 638, 94, 92.
Metro confirming engine 64 is canceled.
182,
yeah, the tree out.
engine 184, engine 186, engine
That's Rescue 7 on the phone with the alarm
125, engine 187, squad 182. Battalion 15 and Battalion 2, commercial structure fire in 182's district, Park Avenue, Commercial Street.
What are we doing at a political dam? We're going to grab your bike.
335 8 jogging 10 matches though.
1835, 1835, raise that. Roger, 1840, correction, 18 George 45, 18 George 45, are you clear?
Right now, 125 is heading over right now.
What's your 322 make sure
That is, it's Tony.
In the 30s, Billions supposed to really be in play with the weapon or weapon actually seen. Code 2 incident 6334, the 153. Code 2 incident 6334.
It's in the 119 psychological rescue.
3006, smoke ceiling.
3465, Trinidad, isn't it?
1581593,
Copper.
code 2 incident 335, RD 1383. 0457.
Q7, we have nothing further.
Shanghai thing. We have a resident form 473.
Somebody call for accidental. Just be advised, ma'am, your range is cancellation, but I did come.
So this is the Shoreline Winter Station on gas station. So they said they applied to the Colorado license plate. Was last seen on Woodset West Burbank. Code of Metal Styling wearing black clothing. With usability forces code 2 incident 6339 RD
513
404.
24440 Hatteras times 2305 and number 1769.
94675 Aldama, 6 Frank Mary King, 404. Today's only 5 here, but he's outside, does not see you. First, you can call them, can you verify your location?
1022 for the alarm company will go ahead and change. 74, I copy mark at the Meg 25, 2151 just met. Little Birdie 2. Item 92, go ahead.
It's going to be a 6459. I'm going to need 2 more units for the building search. There's a cut hole into the building.
10-4, Charlie 5 and Adam 91.
We're Adam 1, show up myself, we're Adam 2 and 412 Adam, back in on 459, please.
10-4.
We're over to 99.
Chris 15 ago, 20 subjects on motorcycles and 3 vehicles filled with Mongols. Tried to come into CP's bar and when CP didn't let them come in, they became aggressive left the bar. They were last seen eastbound Wortham. Information only from North Division. Call number 1759 KMA 651 2307.
Your time's 2307, you remember 1771. First gate 48 to a sick, intersection 17th Street, yeah. 945 Roscoe Boulevard, in the rally, and 6215.
6350 RD563. 17-0.
Nine person down.
6353.
Black sedan, southbound 405 freeway in Santa Monica. 5150 Cherry. 71 South Blended. Information, 66460. 5 to update your status.
1142 Albert Unit 208.
Self at 214 Adam 97 on the 459 please.
That is on fire. That is on 497. On Alice 23907 Malibu Road. It is 41. 132 Squad 107 stabbing. 21829 Prairie Lane. Unit 101 Solidag Canyon Road. Engine 7, Squad 7, Person 6. 1124 North Sherborne Drive, Unit 25, Sunset Boulevard. Engine 32, Squad 32, Chesapeake. 916 West Prescott Street, Virginia Avenue.
Frank Edward 93925.
1297, 1297 spin.
And the rest are going to be check.
1297 will bring a blue tag from the station.
Pass
574, copy on 3200
Road Street, at Lincoln Heights, Youth Art Center. I'm going to take 354 and 415.
91, the party up 615 West Mid Street.
Four is the Steve Roger.
Engine 186, Squad 183, traffic collision, 1934 Bobo Link Way, Vinton Avenue. Engine 130, outdoor fire with sheriff en route, 44713, 21st Street West, Lumber Street. Engine 22, investigation outside 364, South Layla Avenue between a dead end and 4th Street.
Unit 10-2.
black-faced left half, shouting and throwing portable traffic barricades.
Shooters down. Two things. One, can you show us en route to the west substation to file? And two, where did our 150 transport to?
Adam, can we get the TR call number TR?
Let's go to that 637 on East 425.
Okay, unit 242, 5755.
8 rows. Black.
210-4 and 445 Adam. Air time's going to be 2243, 2243. Sierra Louis 7493, 7493, call number 1719.
Two is the 711 on a black view. That's on a black
That's
view.
what I'm thinking.
That's 242, 5755. Black shirt.
That's what my file was. Adam 186140, radio 45 all in up to 7, no vehicle.
507 party at 15263 Friend Street in Cincinnati, 823. Okay. Southbound, Commodore Tree, South Black, Black Marina, Black Hooded Square, back of Marina, Supervisory, under 49 your location.
Right.
Back to the place. We'll go back to the houses. That's okay. Location? Stand by, we're checking the car right now. We're going to be at 114 somewhere.
Possibly 647 F.
Yes, 114 on there.
Rescue 101 will first down at 450
Okay, from the back, it's 142, use the call to suspect in custody, goes and down.
5 your status.
And we're taking the suspect in custody, 114, small bar, use of content.
060.
650 Roger. 2017 and 2015 at 12.
Yeah, there's one right now. That's just the minutes come to the initial call location. It's going to be 115. It's just about the license.
7905 East Ramona Boulevard, Walmadera Avenue. Is it 107 squad 111? 19.
Inside of Walgreens. 515, 835.
Person bleeding. American route. La Puente Plaza, Azusa.
18 drugs 33, and the video should just go to small location.
776. Rescue ambulance. 7 District Boulevard.
Well, she's going to be incoming on 50th Street, for non search.
Give me one more patrol unit to 115 in Alvarado. Just need to hold a parking lot for an article search.
Lady Boulevard.
Taking out of the 7 units to response 115 in Alvarado. The parking lot's more for an article search.
Channel with Matthew.
Transport 6 on that.
Channel 5.
84, code 6, request call.
Okay, Roger. Okay, Roger. I can extend response to the person on account 15 on Article Bridge. And 16 and 3 can respond with a short delay. And 3 Roger. And 3 responding with a short delay. You can extend security. GTA 44.
I want to reopen the prayer call as it's not related to that one and I affirmative. 4 Adam 34 is on the there. 4 Adam 75 heavy right to
35.
Engine 43 squad 1 is being traffic loaded. Let's go to
59 Roger, call, investigate 46, update to status.
18, George 33, the parking lot is secured.
Metro from 809, double check status, there's no 803 6th Street. 809 Roger, enter rescue 6, cardiac arrest, 402 North Bend Way, crossing London.
The unit that just broadcast that parking lot's clear, have them go to Simplex.
18X4 is going to 456.
Still showing smoke, active on 2, 3, and 4. Contact.
black or dark gray mountain. Back license 6 for William. Information only, call number 1795. Adam 53, any update on your 459?
Yeah, 45 right on. 45 to 4. Be here for him on channel 4 as well, but we got no response. Copy, I'll try his phone. Thank you.
Roger.
Rescue 48, Rescue 101, now reported to be a patient with you and hero female with chest bleeding. Roger. Just thanks.
Okay, everyone.
Seizure 118-24-7. Rescue 65, Pigeon 64, seizure 118-24 Central Avenue.
People are going to be all the way on the
Last unit addressing Metro, repeat. Metro from Engine 48, we're re-attached today, and so it's 48. Metro 54, Q, show us en route. Engine 64, roger. Engine 48, you can cancel, we're showing the radio. Roger. 53rd, east of Phoenix. 4-3. Talking to you. Now, can I get his assistant, technical?
20, we're 21 and 23 in round. 84 show you back as well.
That's kind of fire one started.
Code 6, Wasco, I-5 on a white first hill plate.
It's going to be 60 January, Lincoln, 7
Ground on the left side of the sheet and tattoos on both hands. Additional instance 625 up.
3 Southeast Union 462 now with the gun. 135 7 apartment 602. 2 January 1846.
You cancel it here.
Station and Burgess,
5464, yes, we show you on tape. Rescue 61, seizure intersection of La Brea and Melrose. Charlie 21, Canadian Ocean Blue to response for not staying. Rescue 65, press and route. 21 was approved for Sergeant Lee.
Timberlake.
Rescue 23 Nora, 1 Charles, Nora, 7 Adam Hall, 6 John Lincoln, 049. You can get a shoulder my location, please.
C523 Nora 1, Charles
Nora
7,
41 quarter.
6, John Lincoln 8, 04930.
344 is in route.
18 is 3, come on. You can repeat. 18 is 3, right for your still 422 East 101 Street. I guess I remember I went to that call at home.
3001, no one NCIC. 2018 possible. Denver, Sun Valley expired July 28, 2019.
Certified Central, yeah.
About 1525, 183 near mark.
You broadcast off to that call?
Yep, we have activation 441, 443, 444, and 445. 848, Roger.
Lamont inside the decline. Additional no and 3 inside at 138 over the Nicole Street.
Down the street on another road. Being against the need to and then I copied was the first Justin.
All right, so May AGP.
To rescue 881.
All I did was catch the tail end of it. He didn't shoot anyone. But what he did do was get you to do exactly what he wanted you to do. So you can screenshot it and you can call the police and he's going to be laughing at you and you're going to be wasting your time. Let's say he did shoot someone. Nothing you can do about it. Let's say he is going to shoot up his aunt's house. There's really nothing you can do about it if he wants to. So you're just wasting your time. He won. I blocked him. And let's move on.
Engine 37, fire alarm 1330 East Palmdale Boulevard, Division Street. No reset. Have a nice
You guys been watching way too many Netflix specials.
inside the crash dumpster, located next to the RV house in the house. Verify you make contact with us here.
They're no longer inside her apartment, but they ran from the location.
Zero Sunset Boulevard.
Corrected address is 17243 East Valley Boulevard. 17243 East Valley Boulevard. Brake engine 119. Repeat your last.
Deputy Fire Marshal, sir, my detail.
Here, Fire Marshal.
Now 10795 Grove Avenue. Identification number 61. Suspects with drill, white 50 years, burning entry, dealer's back door, no weapon seen, code 2 incident. 6462 on 1617. 35 send
Copy, they found an older vehicle over the side near Santa Clara truck trail. Nothing on the one that was reported.
State unconscious intersection.
Engine 34 Squad 30 medical rescue man on the sidewalk, 21900 South Elaine Avenue, Civic Center Drive. Engine 106 medical alarm, 58 via Malona, between dead end and Malona.
We're at the intersection of the brand road.
Vehicle fire at the freeway. Southbound 5 and our T-shirt Boulevard.
01 in Lancaster.
To Roscoe and I-5.
Am I talking to Jeremy or Anthony? And hello. So for those of you reading the comments, we have been joined by competition, which is great. It's not Zach, so you guys can rule out that you're talking to him. I just don't know if we're talking to Jeremy or Anthony. Either way, or either one. They're both great stringers. One is in San Diego and the other one is in Houston. And the San Diego one comes back and forth. But what's up, guys? Hello, how are you? Why do you make me talk? I was kind of doing a quiet stream today.
Code 3, incident 6488, RD 1405, unit handling documentation.
Oh, wow. It's nobody, so you're just gonna get blocked, I guess. That's a bummer. Should have checked first. I should have checked first. It's not on scene.
120 David, Sergeant Gilbert. Hey, I got the.
Unless I get a page from
CHP.
Anthony texting me that was him, then it's not. It wasn't on scene.
LA, check with the guy for Wolf Stage at 210 and Big T, or Little T.
What up, Al?
Engine 95, Squad 116, difficulty breathing, 13826 Stanford Avenue, 138th Street. Battalion 19, respond with Engine 119 to a psychological rescue. 3465 Castle Rock Road.
Brendan, I believe there's about a half a dozen, and sometimes they do make their way into New Jersey, but I don't think they're staging in New Jersey. I know that Adam is staging in Manhattan, and then the surrounding areas, depending on who's out. And Brenda, the family is fine. Thank you for asking. We're gonna have a family day tomorrow.
Engine 162, Squad 161, difficulty breathing, 13029 Doty Avenue, 130th Street.
Rescue 803 heading 245 South Hill Street.
379 Senate.
Rear PC damage. It was driven by a meta black wearing all black, kind of weird. Contact the victim of this PC and see if this is the vehicle. If he was leaving that area pretty quick.
Yoshi, that's a question I can definitely answer. Going good. I played 9 holes today and I got 4 pars. 3 of them were in a row.
Lady. Somebody else or something.
Oh, right on, Al. Nice. Out of how many? That's the important question. Out of 35. Right on, dude. Right on. Yoshi, yes you can. I will charge you. Sorry. You can email me, scott@loudlabs.com, and I will give you details if you're interested. Sam, I haven't got anything yet tonight. I really wasn't planning on talking too much, but Al showed up and On Scene didn't show up, and well, I figured I would talk. And you can probably tell from my voice, my demeanor, my monotone, I'm tired. I'm just like everybody else. I'm coming off the back end of being sick. Everybody was sick for a minute, and I was taking care of them, and then I got sick, and I got taken care of. So now I'm out trying to get me some hits. Demon, it's a tough market, man. One of the best stringers in the country lives out there and has a business, so it's a tough market to get into. And at this point, if I was trying to get into it, it would be more like he would take it as I'm trying to move in on his territory. I don't need that territory. Plus, there's a real good chance I might be working with that dude in the future. So I don't want to mess around with stuff off camera, if you know what I mean.
Engine 151, squad 151, injury ALS 423 West Route 66, Unit 55, Vermont Avenue.
Unit 415-513-604, Sugarway at Chris Apartments in the lobby.
Woken SoCal, you have no idea. I had a great meeting last night. You have no idea how serious I'm taking things right now. It's weird being grown up, Scott. I don't like it, but it's very necessary, so I'm definitely starting to be grown up, Scott.
201 Union Station, you said?
How many hits did I get? I think I got everybody except channel 2 and 9. So let's see here. I got 4, 5, 7, 11, 52, and I think 1 other. So 5 for sure, and maybe 6.
167 abdominal pain.
Where's the Mercy, bro? You mean the merch? It's in my trunk. It's in my trunk. I'll be doing a merch drop at some point tonight in LA, South LA, downtown, Hollywood. I have no idea, but I'll do a merch drop. I do not have a merch site up right now. I will soon. A lot of people wanted things for Christmas, so I made it possible. Christmas is over, and I don't like selling that stuff. I like giving it away. It's already paid for, so what do I care about the money, getting it back or not? So I'd rather make people happy and give the stuff away. So that's what I've been doing. I even have well, something to show you.
Okay, Franklin, go to 10646 or 67.
County 62646, abdominal pain.
Along with the hats and shirts that I have in the trunk. They're not press hats. They're logo hats, and I have these. And if you look at the red and blue that's on there, that's custom artwork by Bronson. And inside, stickers, patches, and posters. And like I said, it comes along with custom artwork from Bronson. Maybe I'll leave one on the teacher electrical box that we did a few days ago. Hey, Tony Pepperoni, for all we know, he's probably already buried, and we're just going to see an empty casket at the Staples Center. Or, excuse me, 2 empty caskets at the Staples Center. Or, no pun intended, but they've just been kept on ice, kept frozen this whole time. I doubt it will be open. There's no way they're going to do an open one, because I doubt there's, you know, recognizable stuff. So, there definitely will be 2 things sitting there. Who knows what's inside of it? Jamie, what are you talking about? Pricing on what? On ride-alongs or merchandise? Oh, how much would it send New Zealand? It's not that expensive to send to New Zealand. And what's really funny is my when I asked for my sister's address on one of the streams, and I knew I had it, but I just wanted her to give it to me so it would be easy to find. I ended up getting another dozen addresses from everybody wanting stuff. But Jamie, we'll see. We'll see. There's a pro snowboarder with that name. What is this? Live Uber drive? Rusted Blues. All right, so what has it been? 52 minutes. It's been 52 minutes and I haven't said the N-word yet. Wow.
Unit Supervisor 1714, 3rd Avenue.
Rusted Blues. Do you have Netflix?
Orange County Engine 61. Vehicle fired. They can handle. That's all on there.
You do have Netflix. YouTube just shorted you here. Well, this will make things much easier. Much easier. All right, so the link I just sent you is a show that I'm on Netflix. The show is This Job on steroids. What you're seeing now is the real job. And if you don't want to do that, here, let me help you with this. You can just watch the trailer.
Engine 1, 54, Spud 1, 54, person 6, 584 East Cypress Street, Frank Avenue.
And right here is a link to the trailer. The trailer. If you just watch the trailer, it will explain what's going on here.
Go for David.
Oh, you a lawyer that chases ambulance? No. No, Rusted Blues. Nope. Try again. Hey, what up, Todd? How you doing, bud? Do I sound like a lawyer?
we're going to work on getting some information inside the vehicle.
What part of town you in these days, Todd? Are you out to the east or to the west? If you're out to the west, I might see you. If you're to the east, I will not.
That's right, Queen 76, that's gotta be the Bluff Creek.
Gotcha, you're to the east. Nice, nice, nice. I don't mean anything though. That guy could be, he could be in Santa Barbara right now for all we know. That's how fast and quick he is.
Sullivan Creek, Charles, Edward, Lincoln, Edward, David, Ocean, Nora.
This ain't Better Call Saul? No, it ain't. Says he's a stringer in LA. Who's a stringer in LA? I'm a stringer in LA. I am a stringer in LA. Definitely a stringer in LA. I'm in Los Angeles right now.
147 North Johnny, cross 130, carbon monoxide alarm. 3631 Norbury Street,
Unconscious person, 447 North Johanny, cross Pacific Center.
See you later, Todd. Someone named Zach? Zach said what? What did Zach say? Zach says he's a stringer in LA?
Can you have the yard come down and open it an apartment complex?
This ain't Better Call Saul. He says he's a stringer in LA. Did I miss a comment? Oh, do I know anyone named Zach? Ah, there you go. There you go. All right, I did miss a comment. Do I know anyone named Zach? Maybe. How did you meet Zach? And it's Z-A-K, by the way. Not that it really matters, but how did you meet Zach? And the fact that you met Zach once, and then YouTube forwarded to me to you, that means the algorithm has worked, and all the devices that are listening to you have done their job. Because you just recently spoke with Zach about stringing, so your stuff was listening. You go to YouTube, and they send you to a stringer stream. Yes, I have sat in this parking lot many, many, many times with Zach. In separate cars. What up, Al? Thanks, man. Zach P? Oh, that's definitely a different Zach. That is definitely a different Zach. I have not sat in this parking lot many, many nights with ZP. But I have sat in this parking lot with ZP.
22 extra reporters requesting you meet them at Strawberry on Lincoln.
Zach P started in LA, made his way to San Francisco, did well in San Francisco, but now has made his way to Houston, Texas. He's in Texas right now. Have you physically met him face to face, Ruthless, or Rusty Belts, or is it a Rusty Blue? Sorry, or is it an internet thing?
US.
It is Rusted Belt Blue. Face to face. All right, where did you meet him?
That's forever, 10 2 minutes.
He's from LA, so I mean, if you saw Orange County, LA. So if you saw him in Orange County or LA, he's out here visiting. But from my understanding, he is in Texas now. He is in Texas. Yeah. Gotcha. I knew these things. Yeah, ZP's been around for a minute. Him and I didn't get along when he was here. So when he left, things got better. Except for the fact that he ran his mouth a lot in San Francisco about me. A lot. And then he's in Texas running his mouth a lot about me. But whatever. It is what it is. I respect his team and his boss. I respect him for doing what it is I do. And the fact that he's gone city to city to city. That's pretty cool. But he still talks crap on me. He got busted by the cops. That makes so much sense. See, now I like this story better. I'm gonna have to ask people about that. I know a tow truck driver I can talk to about it, and obviously I can just reach out to his boss. When did they get him?
Well, we're being canceled by PD.
And the fact that he got busted in Texas is going to be a little different than if he got busted here in California. But the fact that he got busted in Texas, it's still America. So he's probably going to get a good lawyer, and he won't have too many issues.
54, squad 54.
Oh, that's a long time ago. Dude, that was a long time ago. And that was here in California. I know all about it. And that was a great situation, to be honest with you. me see if I can find that link. Actually, no, I don't need to. 4 years ago, I would have threw that link out. But yeah, no. What happened was, he got pulled over, and he was somewhat new. He was actually somewhat new to the business. He didn't get pulled over in his white Explorer. He got pulled over in a blue Crown Vic. And he had just recently kind of got that Crown Vic, and it had multiple plates in it. He had a bulletproof vest. He had weapons. He says he was going to the gun range. That's why he had loaded weapons in there. Whether that was true or not, it doesn't matter. But that has nothing to do with why he left, and that has nothing to do. All those charges got dropped. All those charges got dropped. He got a lawyer and never got in trouble. He had a license for everything. He did everything correctly. It was just, it looked bad on the company at the time, and it was. We all had a blast with it. Us stringers, we had a blast with it. But nowadays, I mean, anytime a stringer gets in trouble for being stupid, we all laugh. And he literally got in trouble for being stupid. He was driving a lookalike cop car with weird plates, lights on it, a bulletproof vest, loaded weapons, all the things that you shouldn't be doing. So, I mean, that's why I don't carry a vest in here. I don't have weapons. I'm basically telling everybody, please come rob me. I can't protect myself.
6326 Avenue, Randolph Street.
But instead of, I was going to send you a link that had pictures, and I don't need to put, I can tell you the story, and you can put your own visual to it. You don't need to see the pictures of him in handcuffs and all the things that were in his car and all that stuff and blah, 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 blah. So the thin blue line for you guys is a string. I have no idea what word play you're trying to come across right there. Oh, I see. Is a stringer. Ha, ha, ha. I gotcha. I gotcha. No, it's not. No, actually, it's a good joke. It just didn't come off properly. It's a good joke. Hey, solitaire, everybody drink. Everybody drink. What am I waiting for right now? I'm waiting for a call. There's calls all over the place, but you got to understand where I'm sitting. I might not be able to get there in time. Me knowing the other companies in competition that's out, they're going to beat me. That doesn't always, it's not a reason why not to go, but it's, I'm waiting for a story. I guess that's the short. Rusted Belt. Go ahead and watch Netflix. Go ahead and watch the show. And if you're talking about maybe there's a way that I could make money in between stories, so you're saying I should do Uber Eats? No, but I'm doing it. This is the way that I make money in between the stories. Why would I do Uber Eats? I'm gonna go to a restaurant, get someone's food that's already paying for me, that's already paid for, get a call, know that I can make, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 digits. Yeah, not 5 digits. 3, 4, 5 digits, depending on what it is, but I can go make a quick 4 digits. I used to be a gambler, and the odds of me sitting here getting a story and going making a quick 4 digits as opposed to doing Uber Eats and making 3 hard digits. Do some math, dude. Do some math. Think out of the box a little. I have been. That's why I'm sitting in this box for 20 years. Uber Eats can make 4 digits? Yeah, working 8 hours. I can make 4 digits work in 30 minutes. I don't want to have this conversation anymore. I don't like where it went. Major Tom, I am going to stay away from $10 equals 4 digits. I like you. I like you, Ruthless, or Rusted Belts. I like you. All right, so No, I don't have any plans for Sunday night except for if I go out to work. I got a couple guys that are ex-paparazzo, so I might have them go sit in the area. Any traffic accident that involves a black SUV, we need to go look at. Any arrest or any fight that happens near, not so much Hollywood, but any Hollywood parties, things like that. I have no interest in sitting there where the whole world of news is going to be. I want to go get all these people being stupid afterwards. But for the most part, oh, Bob, I did read some stuff earlier. Congratulations, dude. I don't want to pronounce the name because I think I was going to get it wrong no matter what. But congratulations, man. Congratulations. If I remember correctly, I think you told us when you got pregnant. What's up, Texas? Rusted Blues, only in the movies. And actually in the movie, he didn't even stage an accident. He just went and got a little too involved. I've never heard of Stringer staging an accident. It's not something you want to do. You got to understand that we're before this content world, we're in the world of telling stories and telling facts. And how are you going to stage an accident? You know what I mean? And you know, it's just not something you want to do. Like one of our dudes was accused of setting a forest on fire and recording it. The money that he made from that does not compare to the amount of years in prison. And he didn't do it. He was let go. But my point is, no, they haven't. What's up, Caesar? How are you? I've been getting your messages. I just don't reply. Hey, Yoshi, thank you so much. Caesar, maybe at some point tonight I'll make my way over to that area and do a drop for you.
63-year-old female up the stairs to her apartment from the hospital. 2541 4th Street, Compton, crosses Theodora for apartment 2, Charlie.
See, you lost it, Rusted Belts. You lost it. You had us, but then you lost us.
1749, landline 17, William 11. Advise when you're ready for the number.
Banana? Like banana, but with a ya? Banana? Did I say that right? Banana? Rove. Everybody drink. I've been doing this almost 20 years. I'm coming up on my 20-year anniversary. Holy Christmas. So my 20-year anniversary is April 4th. I have 2 big surprises, 2 secrets that I've been holding on to. If I haven't revealed them by April 4th, I'll reveal both of them by then. How long is a typical shift? Anywhere from 30 minutes to 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, depending on how old you are. I can have you 2 pronounce it. How many miles? Oh, where are we at? We're at 64,331. 64,000 and some change.
Engine 97, Patrol 97 and Squad 29.
Thank you, Scarface.
334 East 8th Street, O'Donnell Avenue.
Oh, SY. Dude. Life-changing. Life-changing in ways that are unexplainable. Wasn't so much the dollars. I always figured out a way to get the dollars I needed for life, and I live that way. I'm definitely. Hey, thank you for the funny money. I am definitely not a product of my grandfather. I am a product of my surroundings. My Jewish grandfather, who owned a business and was very well off, would be very disappointed in the way that I handled money growing up. But anyways, the fact that they gave me money for doing it, I was just like, awesome. It was, at that point, it was the fastest way I could make that kind of money legally. I've been into cameras since the 80s and 90s, and then I got the job, and growing up, I always wanted to be a part of television. I thought it was going to be in front of the camera, because that's what you see on TV, and that's the easy way of doing it. Or well, not the easy way of doing it, but easy way of doing it, in all of our heads. So I lived in the area. I thought I was gonna, try to get on front of the camera. And to be honest with you, the best way to get in front of the camera is to control the camera. So I started controlling the camera, and I was doing selfies I was doing this type of crap with my camera and my subject behind me. Like I was sitting right here talking while my friends were behind me doing stupid stuff, or back here doing stupid stuff. And I was doing before the word selfie was developed. I was doing them in the 90s, doing it in the early 2000s. But the day that I got my very first story and the day that I saw it on TV is I became a professional cameraman, and that was great. It was a job until 9/11, and then 2 weeks after 9/11, it became a career. And thank you, Dodie. Thank you very much. Can we drink and drive? Depends on where you're at, Scarface. I mean, the correct answer is no. But the other answer is, depending on where you live and how much fun you're having, yeah, man, go for it. Depends on, like I said, where you're at. If you're in the city, I don't suggest it. If you're in rural Utah, go for it. Just don't hurt anybody.
6534 email.
Solitaire, I don't know. I think there's like 8 in here. I don't know what fugly means.
242 on Hill Street, and then take out 6503. Whatever one code.
If this is fugly, then yeah, I guess I'm fugly.
10-2, open vehicle, code 2, incident 12, or 8646.
Additional Moscow, additional native of progress, Moscow, Victoria, family, found the Arco gas station, 3 male Hispanic, 1 male Hispanic, no one, code 3, incident 5, 1987.
I like how this dude keeps asking questions that I've given him the answer to on the very first time we spoke. Do you have Netflix? Have you not watched the trailer? Bye, Janet. Stop asking questions where the answer is in front of you. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. We call that the prequel. Rusted Belts, we call that the prequel. Stringers LA. So I've been around for a minute. I've been around for 20 years. And it looks like I'm going to be around for another 20. Anything after 20, it's all my kids. It's not mine anymore. Can we drink in LA City? Absolutely. There is a S-ton of people drinking right now in LA City. A lot. Matter of fact, I have a job because of it. Nah, demons. I don't think so. CX, like I said, I got 2 secrets, 2 surprises. I will explain them both. Looks like April 4th.
Weapon used as a firearm. Suspect 3 male blacks. All 20 to 30 years old. Suspect 1 is male black.
Can you smoke in LA and drive too? Scarface, absolutely you can smoke and drive and drink. It all depends on what you're smoking and what you're drinking. If you're asking if you can smoke weed and drive, no. If you're asking if you can drink alcohol and drive, no. If you're asking if you can sit in the passenger seat and smoke weed and drink alcohol, no. But no one's stopping you from doing it. No one's going to stop you from actually doing that. what'll happen is you'll get in trouble later or during.
Cannon.
One of the secrets might involve y'all.
Various items of branded clothing, including Jordans.
To be honest with you, CX, I can't wait to tell you. I want to tell you now. Seriously, I do, but I can't. It's one of those things where it's in my best interest to shut the F up. I've been a part of changing the industry twice. Once was in the way we feed, and the other one was in the amount of people that are out here. I'm about to do it again. No, you can't smoke weed, Scarface. You got to look at it this way. A lit joint is like an open container. Or an open bowl, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. A pipe. Either way, you got to look at weed like you do beer. Can you have an open container in the car? Nope. Can you drive while drinking? Nope. Can your passenger drive while drinking? Nope. Look at it that way. Your passenger cannot be high. Well, he can be high, but he can't be getting high. You can't have any. You can probably have stuff in your pocket depending on the amount. Now, if you're the driver and you have that stuff in your pocket, it's kind of like having an open container. So they could give you a ticket. Plus, they have ways of now measuring the amount of THC that's on you, in you, and then you'll get a DUI for that. So if they go in here and they smell weed, it's kind of like if they smelled alcohol. They're going to investigate. Same concept. But why is it legal in California? Money, dude. Money, that's why. Alcohol is legal in California too. Right? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Weed and alcohol are the same things now. Except one smells differently, and I'd rather hang out with one of them than the other. Consistency, rusted belts, consistency, and the way that they were it's too far. And the way that they were brought up, and the hustle.
Econ Recreation Center, the entrance to the now Hispanic will direct to the suspect inside a white van. Code 2 and 33 are
Engine 18, engine 160, engine 160 to you, Quint 161, squad 161, between El Segundo, engine 32, structure fire 5036 West 123rd Street, Fulton Avenue, engine 145, squad 119, Chastain 41.
I think they do.
Also Real, unit 98.
A Mary unit is, and I think LAPD does the same thing. A Mary unit is a motorcycle unit.
Squad 107.
That's what that means.
123 with engine 123 on scene. 26321 Sand Canyon Road, Silver Star Line.
I don't know if they say those numbers though. I don't know if they say those exact numbers. CX, yeah, man, the ones I don't get hits on. I hate the ones where you're sitting there and you think you're gonna get a couple hits and then you get nothing on. Most recent was my Metro bus accident. I had a Metro bus that crashed into another Metro bus. I got 0 hits. 0 hits. That's the type of story where you're good for at least 2 to 4 hits. But nope, nothing. So it's those type of stories. I know that's not the answer you were looking for, and I never answer the question that most people are wanting the answer to. And that's just because there's certain questions I don't like to answer. And that's one of them.
Copy that. 60 Jamie, open all 10.
we'll put out a call for it. Thanks for the road.
Why you gotta be like that?
Next 11 your location. Name set L40.
Why do you say that, Dodie? What makes you think that? Silver Fox, if your jury duty is in downtown LA, good luck with that. If it's not in downtown LA, well, then you're gonna have to just deal with it. Arthur Wade, amazingly, actually, I do. The show helped out a lot. They actually like me and respect me, even though the internet might say different. Anytime I see an officer, they're always asking questions, shaking my hand, saying hello. No, nobody's ever been mad at me for something they saw me do on TV. I know, David. I got replaced with the other stringer. And it's amazing. I couldn't be happier, David. I really couldn't be happier. I think they figured it out.
Nothing showing, squad 161.
Nothing showing.
Olympic and Colorado.
120 Robert.
I've been talking about for 50 years. Really a great cutter black can. With great stripes and a camel backpack.
Rusted belts, absolutely not. Nope, news is news, it will always be around. I don't know who that is, David. I didn't have any interest in busting people for enjoying life. Now there are criminals that do need to be in trouble, but I never had any interest in being an officer.
Carrying a black backpack, position is 4763.
CX, I mean, yes and no. I say yes because he did sell some stuff to the stations. No, because it was mostly for the internet. I'm not gonna slap you. Do I like electric cars? I had a hybrid once. I loved it. They're very expensive to maintain. Nothing wrong with that, Lisa. He is a growing. I heard a Netflix rumor about him, but haven't confirmed it yet. And the rumor included Zach, but I haven't heard anything except a rumor. I haven't heard anything from them. All right, William, I'll bite. How? Did you just sushi? Did you fry it? Did you barbecue it? Did you blend it? Did you how'd you do it, William? You boiled them. Oh, well, there's no flavor to that. It's pretty weak.
South Broadway, code 20061 in RD 163. 329 PR, no further.
William, you had your chance. You lost.
of the parking structure of this room.
319, the units on the first floor of the parking structure of the common.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, I know you answered. And then when I responded, you had to add more to your answer because you didn't get your complete thought out. And now we're done playing with you. Thank you for playing along with Can't Outsmart a Smartass.
54, spot 54, maternity rescue at Southeast Walmart. You have to register 4651 Carson Boulevard at Nessa Avenue.
Oh, you guys are code 12, 0 Kilo Line.
1585.
Copy, Santa George 7903.
161, you can cancel 141 on there.
1841 cancel your ambulance overdose. 1861 will handle. 1841 Kenny Pacific Unit 415-5300, Manitoba Street, take Carson immediate. Vincent Year 53, 100 to 105 pounds, black hair, orange sweatshirt, and jeans. Hunter comments for additional code 2, incident number 77RD998. Here, blue jacket. Code 2 incident 78 NRD 1569.
Somebody's over there. Just out here before you roll over that bridge.
14, spot 14 versus 1606 Palm T Street, Singer Avenue.
15, are you clear?
Southwood Avenue, 2TR, Mary Black, 38 years old, wearing a green jacket and a black Chevrolet Volt. Code 2 incident, 82RD785.
46, are you canceling 17899?
Okay, Rusted Belts.
Cancel incident 0046, 17895 is code 7.
I'm just a regular human. I go home and go poop like most people. I pee wherever I want because I'm a man. And I listen to podcasts on my off time. I do not listen to a podcast while I'm working. That's kind of stupid. I'm listening to enough as it is.
Engine 762, rescue ambulance 761, injury, ALS 4095 Fruit Street.
I can't see, Captain. I can't see.
George 4115, Lucas Avenue.
7921 Packman Avenue. Suzuki vehicles and silver BMW 325 5, license 5 Sam Charles Williams 585, 5 Sam Charles Williams 585, Bridges of Park, Black Range Rover Sport.
Rusted Belts, I'm going to say no. Unless you're a storm chasing stringer. If you're chasing storms, then yeah, maybe.
Engine 40, squad 40 unconscious, 6613 Nancy Avenue, Downlane Drive.
Vehicles in orange side, Rolla, like 7 David King, Edward, 7 David King, Edward, 4 Pacific, Code 2 has been 88 and RD 488.
Incident 0026, go ahead and investigation.
4694, Henry Misdemeanor, 7931 back down. It was 006, 32 7.
Woke in SoCal, you talking about Johnny 5-0? Who thinks the Santa Barbara Library is going to be named after him? When you think you have a case against the city, you should really shut the F up. That soundbite alone will, a jury will look at that and be like, dude, we know why you were there. You were there to cause problems, and you got what you wanted. I love how those guys provoke and then play the victim. You can hear it in his voice too when he was when he knew he was about to be arrested. I'm leaving. Now, granted, it is the foul language that got him arrested, and a lawyer is going to say the words alone can't do it, but it was the intent and how he did it in public, and they will word it correctly to where those charges will not get dropped. I don't care what lawyer he has. Those charges won't be dropped. And I love it how these guys are filming everything, thinking that it's going to help their situation. Ruthless. Why did you call you Ruthless? Rusted belts. Yep, things are becoming encrypted. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Matter of fact, it's helping me at this point. I'll just leave it at that.
Hit and run misdemeanors, DUI involved Overland and Venice at the McDonald's. Such a vehicle, Ford Fiesta license 8 John X-ray Victor 057. Last name westbound Overland, then westbound on an unknown side street. Suspect is a male, white, 25 years, 390. Code 207.
Kids are good. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Is to the rear of that location near the basketball court to the left. She's been identified by
Major Tom, here's what's going to happen with all those guys. At some point, there will be a judge and jury that's not going to drop their case, and they'll have one prior. Having that prior, if you get in trouble again with a prior, you go to jail. Regardless, like let's say it's just a trespassing call, or an obstruction of justice, or whatever it is. It's not worth jail time your first time, and you end up pleading guilty, or you get found guilty. Now you have a prior. You're not going to go out there and run your mouth anymore. So that's why these guys get real popular real quick, and then they go away. There's only 2 dudes that have lasted right now. We got Tom Zebra, and he was doing this before it was something. And then you got that guy down in San Diego. I forget his name, Jarrard or J-Rod or Sawrod. I don't know his name. He's an old man. Not old man, but he's older than we are. And he's been around for a while. Those 2 dudes have been doing it for a minute. They're going to continue to be around. But the other people that make a name for themselves real quick, all it takes is one or two, and then you have priors, and then you in more and more trouble. So, yes, they're around. Yes, they will always be around, but the big guys won't stay big for long. And there have been YouTube starting to delete channels. YouTube is starting to delete some of their channels, which will lead to more lawsuits because of First Amendment, infringement rights. But it is a new world that we live in. It's a world of cameras, and I just so happened to be involved with it before it was that kind of world.
It was ADW suspect, they're now 1750 West Martin Luther King. 1750 West Martin Luther King.
This is a smoking fireplace. RC is going to go ahead and try to put up the cold water where they should put out.
And now it was ADW suspect, the subject is throwing knives at people. Stand by for additional.
Your minimum misdemeanor 7931 Backman Avenue is being upgraded to a GTA suspect just left, code 2. Vehicle return, stolen 2006 BMW 325 four-door silver, license 510 Charles William 585, 510 Charles William 585. Just on accident 86.
Yeah, guys, no locations. Demons, there's some places in the city that don't like my scanners.
Thursday, 7, NRG 1613. Foothills, unit for time, no codes for call identify.
Misdemeanor 5507 Sunset Boulevard. Mr. 117 NRD 646.
Hey, what's up, officer?
Inches 233, water tender 117.
Is he hungry?
17823, 17823.
9823. Boulevard Pepper, 292 Ventura, 111, Mississippi, City Courtyard, code 2 inches 773998.
They trust me with the past 1795.
I should tell him that his front headlight's out and that's a violation. You should flip him off. Scarface, that doesn't sound like a very smart business decision, considering that he's right there and I'm right here, which means that if there's a call in the area, he and I are going to end up at that same spot. Do you think it's in my best interest to flip him off so when we're at a scene, he makes the crime scene bigger? Does that sound very smart? Or how about this? The way that my parents raised me was you respect others until disrespected. He's never done anything to me. How were you raised? I make eye contact with every officer at the scene that I go to. I look him in the eye and I go like that. And now he's leaving.
Cancellation for misdemeanor 2405 Holly Drive. Cancel by call back into the 618.
Incident 72, incident 94.
Are you getting the
Brad, I'm guessing there is some pig meat right there. I don't know what it's called, but I'm guessing you can go order some pig meat right there. So yeah, when you say pigs, yeah, I'm guessing there are some pigs right there. Mr. Grapeseed, no, there is no times. There you go. There you go, Brad. There's El Pastor right over there for you.
details, 2011 Impala four-door green color, and stick on the gearbox.
Just the one Forest Drive in South Money.
ADW does the violence of progress Ventura in the 101 freeway. 769 Brooks up here with her vehicle. Incident 130-2175. Stand by for additional.
Monitor MPC for a message. So Valley Circle and Calabasas Road to Ventura and 111 Kilo. You're now 1109 Gramercy, spoke to 785 or 2062.
For 1995.
97, calling the from the Kilo and they're knowing to Ventura and 111 Kilo.
From over in Chatsworth. Cool.
Yeah, we go follow it up close to ETA. It's no rush.
The closer ETA.
Engine 11, squad 11,
11,
everything, 212 Lake Avenue, Boston Street.
On trouble. 6905 Catalina Street, 6905 Catalina Street, as well as call received from a BMW LOUDLABS 2019. Unknown vehicles involving a TC. Code 129 RD 2036. This still at the location, standing by for PD. Still for 2 instead of 49 RD 499.
Looking at additional unit for a building search 11712 Moore Park.
20 promotion, 122 0
By for number 6, do you clear?
Gonzalez, Gonzalez, first name Sydney, Sam, Adam, David, Nora, Edward Young, address 760 Mountain View, this city, Hispanic, Brown, 501-140, UOB 051505.
Additional incident 0130.
First one will be 0151406.
Clear.
Roger.
Ventura and Sam.
Fire only, negative cancel.
We're not going to do, we'll close this. One under EV, 2162 Ventura and San Feliciano.
All three Rogers. Meeting and ready. KLPG.
4518 Hollywood
Light
Boulevard.
force 170, engine 18, squad 161, traffic collision with fire. 3947 west 100 Street is now.
415 man,
Engine 118, fire alarm. Courtyard,
years old, wearing a black sweater
no
with
set.
only ring up and
905
Fifth
Fifth Avenue,
windows.
College Road.
8 Sam 34, Sam 58,
Son of a biscuit.
Sam 58, not seen. Going westbound. Information only in 3140.
15 EL5, are you clear?
Yeah, Cherry, something did just pop up, but I'm too far from it, and I just sent somebody somewhere else where he's not near it. So that's not good.
EL5, Roger. Well, ambulance, overdose, 8155 Reseda Boulevard, code 07112 and RD Central 3.
Look for that information on the call back then.
Flag down, for that.
C36 standby.
Cancel for Adams and Trinity, suspect GOA.
Engine 266, squad 19, person sick, 11th district, 1748 East Woodbury Road, warehouse.
Range and description, please.
31 FP201 on 50 Gonzalez, female, white, 5'5", 170, red hair, black eyes, COB of 51505. Girlfriend, no, 17255 still.
Inventory response.
Now you're talking, Jesse. Now you're talking.
Can't see response. 41712 Moore Park Street.
Lately, what I've been doing at In-N-Out is instead of getting a double-double and some fries, I'll just skip the fries and just do 2 cheeseburgers.
92 Honda, 4 doors. Raven.
Nope, I don't know anything about the raid in Sun Valley.
Hartfield. Raven, Fitzgerald.
I'm listening for that size of the call that nobody went to.
Fitzgerald.
Well, nobody on my team.
13727 Ramona Avenue, Hawthorne.
94170 LA.
Here it is.
94170 the TC. There's no fire, no people job, no injury. You can't go further. 170 available.
TC with fire. Person trapped. Confirmed. Nobody trapped. Nothing on fire. Yay! Yay!
2437 traffic collision. Rancho Vista Boulevard, 15th Street West.
Rescue 906, Rescue 100, alert to reaction 173, 00 Rock, forward.
Area motion and additional on incident 143.
Saucepans, what are you talking about? I have ham sandwiches all the time. I eat bacon all the time. I guess that's about as pig as it gets with me. I don't like pork chops. I like applesauce. But I love ham.
5 individuals.
Alex, I absolutely did find out there was 0 dog in the vehicle. 0 dog in the vehicle. I did get your number, Caesar.
64th Street, Central Avenue. Engine 23, spot 45, person sick, Downey Avenue, Artesia Boulevard at the motel.
Clear on the RT9, and over line 8.
Okay, that's 23, scope 45.
Mr. Collins, 557 glasses. Park Street, or pass collision, 156, 1521. Yeah, 13 on Rosewood and New Hampshire. Suspect in male, spanning 20, 25 years, wearing blue jacket with green stripe, carrying flashlight, skateboard, walking and peering inside Pierre's vehicle, a gray Hyundai, Elantra, Continental at 159, RD 211.
25, send it.
21 last one, please.
23, it's the yellow apartment complex next door to 8300 Manitoba Street. Pierre doesn't know if it's first or second floor.
Saucepans, so do we. So do we.
1X11 does call now for further steps.
01, show 1.
392, repeat.
291, King 3 is 3, response.
3 of Daisy 11, 7 David Lane, Charles 012.
52, Oliver. And David Williams, Charles 01059.
Engine 168, stage for now 2662.
11, per the employee stated that the suspect left the location.
Units handling timed out 507 party at 17240 Los Alamos Street, incident 6508, already 1735, identify.
114th Street, incident 42, already 1854. Center radio 4660, 101 Street, incident 135, already 1823. 507 party 11801, Haven Avenue, incident 160, already 1864.
16,
Southwest Units is 3X95, 3X95, unknown trouble, 263 South Normandy Avenue, 263 South Normandy Avenue, code 3, incident 0163, 326.
Requesting 2 additional units for a building search, 1615 Wilcox Avenue, open door, post office. Mountain for 43rd to 2633 South Normandy. 2002 BMW 4-door, Luther G. Moore Jr., 3510 Victoria Avenue in LA.
Show me on the follow-up and route to West Traffic. 140, can you go down for 150?
Crocodile, we're a
We're
decent sized team. It's not just me. There's no way that'd be impossible. Maybe back in my old school career days, I could do that, but these days, no way.
275 wants to. Lieutenant's requesting additional unit 632 St. Vincent Court.
7 Sunset, incident 11736 46.
Merchant 449 Wilcox, post office. 2041, we can respond.
648 Short Route.
366 848.
Air looking around. Verify the numbers on Wilcox.
Is anybody in the downtown area?
1615. 1290. They're not coming in on the air. I need to check if they handled incident 3030.
Please.
315, Roger. 5 Paseo Street.
30 item, 13.
1029 from Union.
Lifestyle with Terry. What size shirt are you? And are you able to go grab it if I leave it for you in downtown? And it's men's shirt. What size men's?
1831, have you right?
3343 Olympic.
Roger, can you update my status from 746?
3343 Olympic.
18, squad 171, overdose Century Boulevard, Murray Avenue.
And Lifestyle, I'm not looking to do a meet and greet. I'm just going to drop and leave.
50G1, code 6, St. Clair and Khalifa.
Give additional unit to my location 332403. Any foothill unit probably suspect.
Cali Graffiti. I physically, literally do not blur. Sometimes our photographers will blur because it will help them get the sale. It saves the time of the other editor that works at the stations blurring it, so it helps them gets them hits. I can't unblur their footage, so when it shows up blurred, that was from the photographer. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going to tell my photographers to not do things to help them make money. So sorry you can't see the dead body.
Unknown if injuries. Incident 168 and RD 1924.
Okay, Terry, so that means no. And I say that because you didn't give me a size and you didn't say yes.
Dispute 219 is Friends Avenue at the auto body shop.
Scarface, do you pay us? Have you ever donated? Do you pay our bills? We're not here for you, dude. No offense. but we're not here for you. We're here to make money.
1767.
99 Montreal,
Boulevard Mike's Jewelry.
Octavia, I do have a triple X in my car. I do. I have a triple X in my car.
requesting backup area unit supervisor Ventura and San Feliciano.
97, there's no backup. There is no backup.
Thank you, Joe.
Avenue, they receive additional activation of the registry page and employee entrance on Station 143. Subject South Venice Avenue is now domestic violence. Suspect is the ex-girlfriend.
Right on, Octavia. I know where that is. Are you there now? You work in security?
East 3rd Street, building number 5, apartment 5407. Suspect is a boyfriend, male, black. 40 years old, wearing a gray or white shirt, gray shorts, verbal dispute. The suspect advised he will meet PD outside and is cooperative. Code 2 incident 176.
Octavia, the problem with that is if I show it, everyone's going to see it. And so somebody might grab it before you. I can definitely try. But they're going to see where I put it. What color shirt? Wow, now you're getting picky. I think it's blue.
In the north-south valley, between Broadway and Hill on 7th Street.
Gotcha.
DMV ordered IID required per CVC 23700.
North-south valley,
Frazzled, I also have some light grays on me.
5280 OCC.
392, Roger.
I think. I don't know what I have on there.
841 PR left me. 524 negative. Heavy traffic.
I have hats too. I have hats. I have the tube with the custom artwork from Bronson.
1051 South Murray Avenue.
861, Roger.
7833, 7833.
28th Street, Carrollville Avenue.
Roger.
73, Roger.
62420 Mercado. Runway. Cancel by the PR. Suspect left the location of 0165. And 83, you can back into 175.
Roger.
Any new unit, battery, suspect are now 315 West Vernon Avenue in the street, male and female blonde.
Hey, Lewis. Thank you.
ID 3251. Call back on either call.
Thank you, Denny. Do I know Bronson? Absolutely, I know Bronson. Do you take the credit for what, Jamie? I didn't see your question. Do I take the credit for what?
Non-coded. Additional incident 159.
Rosemead Boulevard, Kelly Boulevard.
Total 6 will respond.
1912, are you clear?
I'm sorry, 13-1. Should respond to 689. Available. And can you have the verify the location, please? Steve Sam William 238.
North San Fernando Road, cancel by alarm company.
That was Uber Sam 1823.
The gas station has now been upgraded to a possible battery suspect there now.
Yes, Brown Beard. It is to decipher between the Inland Empire and LA. It's for billing purposes for the most part.
Typically more PR. Code 2, incident 014298. Rod will be clearing shortly. One of this view Burbank and Noble. On River between open Chester, such as the female Hispanic, her 20s, dark long hair, pajamas, gray blanket, 10 feet away, passing vehicles down in dispute with male Hispanic in his 20s, close to 185.
Nah, it has nothing to do with Red 5.
85 close to smart with the king of the camera.
41, you can set us off, so.
Burbank and Chester walking west on an eastbound lane. Say female, white, blonde hair. Code 3 is 0189 RD9 at 12.
Look at that. Just like that, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Wow.
For code 3 call identify. 317, standing at the Arco Station. Question 95.25, wearing a black and gray sweater. Notice a male in his peripheral vision that the female may have been trying to evade it. Male, heavy set, possibly wearing a brown jacket on incident 189. A black 5 years old wearing a white t-shirt and underwear. 193 and already 451.
Of chest pain, conscious and breathing.
Rescue 85, fall
2633, South Normandy Avenue,
Rescue 101,
you have over 1751701.
Check 7914 South Uber, Appointment 1, closest to 101 and already 1266. 43, complete your focus in 5533 North Huntington Drive, Council OTR, incident 6, version 167. Code 3. 20, roger. Anyone filing in ambulance battery 16750 Sahagway Street. 510195, RD to the right.
For a second, I didn't think I had
unit. You're unknown trouble, 1811 Willie Avenue.
triple X on me.
Citizen holding 8459.
When I went back there, I only saw the 5X. But I do. So
wearing a white shirt and brown pants. Close range 0190.
got a hat, got a shirt,
RD636.
got a little poster pack here.
I'm still going to go through short, but I'm not going to get stuff for custody. 9390 men available, building in Ellsworth. This right here was a black Honda. Truck rate 549, drug score 549 and 4. This right here, vehicle code vehicle both for being information is 0198 RD205. 4126 Burbank and Custer.
98 and like 277 in Council Line 29 please. Thank you. Mike 111 for subject 4 panel there. 6507 so close. Let's say it's 117 or 650.
Pretty like you will have it.
Well, they have to know that from the station on the road.
Should be still available. This information on that I've been juvenile missing from Walchester to 1 on Fort Place. Last day 2/6/2020 at 8:30 hours. Emily was reversed. Female Hispanic, brown 51, or to 10. License Dr. Denville, COB 94/2004, 15 years. Orange shirt,
Octavia, I'm not walking in and asking to see the manager. So if he is there, you should have him come out to Fig in that side street right up here on the left.
34, 134, Echo Agent Rescue is Sheriff and Rally.
0202 or 439. Yeah.
16th Street, West.
778. Female blood. We've raised other pajamas. Code 3 incident 201 and RB 1251.
1723, 1723, coming. 1707, Charles, possible related to Brown Charles. So 193, use that note down. 48 Charles first. They're on their console further. 23 over. It is on 2nd Street.
Recall from 4523 West Seattle.
So my guess is a security guard's gonna come say hi to me soon if your manager doesn't. But you can see where I am, so if he wants to come out, this is where I am.
Yes, code 416 on Avenue, employee only, all units can't be responsible.
Did I get sold? 16750 static place.
Southern Gunshot Trade area of York and Figueroa. K2 and 0207 or the 1126. Units attending 17, additional your ambulance batteries from 16750 static Way Street. Your peer has the suspect locked in the backyard. The several parties involved.
Alberto, if you ask them, yes. If you ask me, no. And I'll tell you why. This is a street, I believe. I don't know if it's 29th or something. 23rd, 29th, I don't know. It's a street. And before Dodge was here, it was a street with no driveway. And then Dodge showed up, still was a street with no driveway. And then they started using this street as overflow parking. So that's their property, that's their property. The way they have their cars lined up, no one's complaining because it's a dead end. But, you know, this is a street. This is definitely a street. It's not private property. But the security guard will tell you it's private property. Am I right, Octavia? Oh, it's private now. Good luck with that. You want to know why? Because when I pull up a map, it will say different. This is a street, right? Look at those lines painted. That's a stop sign. That's a blue sign that says it's a street here. Those are yellow stripes on the road. Those are white stripes on the road. This is a public street. Like I said, you've been told it's private property now, but it's a public street. There's rules and laws. You guys have a new rule that this is private property. Well, the law says differently. He left? All right, well, the best thing I can tell you, Octavia, is talk to the security guard here. I'm going to leave it right there on top of that. So I'm sure security will see me put it there and take it. Or you can just grab it in the morning. Up to you.
And all your units responding to 1811 Woodley Avenue. Additional PI call stating that it looks like no Hispanic.
Actually put it inside so nobody can see it. So unless somebody sees the stream, it's inside there where it says elite, right inside that. I was hoping that a security guard would come by because I could tell him it's for an employee that works here, but he didn't see me. He's gone too. No, he's not. No, he's not. There's a security guard here. You don't leave cars out here in the public and not secure. I guarantee you he's sitting in one of these cars. That's what they do.
84 overdose intersection of Ventura and San Felicia.
Thanks for the CFP.
Feliciano.
SB19, 14, SB19, are you clear?
SB19 negative.
You can disregard that call. It's in a 3030, the unit did go out for you.
You're welcome, Octavia. You gotta come back and let us know if you got it or if you didn't get it. And I have no idea what's inside that thing, so you might want to wash that thing first. I'm guessing a lot of cigarette butts and people's trash is in there. I didn't really look. I saw a plant and I set it on top of the plant. You know, Brownbeard, this is how I know that no one's around. Because if somebody was around the LA area, they would have given me their size and they would come get what they want instead of grabbing a XXX. So that's kind of how I know it's not going to be taken, unless the security guard took it. Hey, Wendy, good morning. Good morning, sis.
Do you have a message?
Could I have a supervisor from my location?
646, press back up, 1929 Lansdowne, code 2, 2040, 439.
1993, DUI traffic, line and number 21019.
It's a green light. Don't use your brakes. Thank you.
241, they don't show you locally.
Sure, can you? 1993, cancel 0192 2652 is good service.
Unit, family dispute 1714 3rd Avenue, suspect is mounted 41 years, gray sweater, black pants, under the influence of unknown.
I'm sorry, Wendy. Are you tired? Do you want me to stop so you can go to bed? I have been streaming longer than I guess I wanted to, but I would like to get a story for everyone. What time is it? 1:03. I'll give it till I'll give it till 1:15. I'll give it till 1:15. At 1:15, I'm gonna call it a night. If I'm on my way to a story or at a story, I'll let you guys hang out with me until it is over.
In the parking lot, with a gun, number 224, no fire with cell phone. Code 2 incident 225 and RD 637.
Traffic to this time.
Code 3, call at your location, I'll put it in your stack as well.
1735, 1735.
That's it, thank you. Thank you, Roger.
Brownbeard, if you also notice in that footage to the left, you'll catch some power line explosions. They were also on there.
1800 Whitney Avenue, 1800 Whitney Avenue. Coming from apartment 405. Upstairs neighbor male.
To be honest, I didn't realize they were exploding when I was recording it.
It's 5866 South Broadway. If you advise, it's all got effect of 6.
Now, AGP, I don't have anything against you. You didn't do anything wrong. But I didn't punish you for pretending to be somebody you weren't. I didn't appreciate that. Those guys are friends of mine, and for you to do what you did, you in timeout for 5 minutes. Alberto Ramos. No. I was just talking about this today with Sam. He's like, let's get some credentials and head down there. I was like, nope, I want to be nowhere near that place. I don't like people, and there's going to be a lot of people there. So, nope. And AGP, I just put you on timeout. I didn't block you.
Information on reference driver lashing in the direction of Glendale Boulevard from the 5 freeway. Suspect vehicle is a dark gray sedan on the license plate information at 238 and on 1132.
National United Domestic Violence 14125 Ross Boulevard in 33. Suspect that male has 29 code 6 cars out the Hilliard 8 downtown Edward 896 8095. Are you clear?
Uniquely me, I don't think it's going to be a viewing. It's going to be a memorial service. And yeah, it's going to be the 24th, Staples Center. They were looking at the Coliseum, but I believe logistically doing stuff indoors is much easier than doing stuff outdoors.
15 and 5, 26236. I believe that's the call. We are en route. Cancel admission unit. Code 3 for San Fernando Van Nuys.
Engine 3, Squad 3, medical rescue. Sheriff's en route. Arizona Avenue, 3rd Street.
They're supposed to be doing set up right now. Stand by.
Years wearing no shirt, black shorts. Please won't put on his head requesting for PD. Hospital legal to incident. And it was 896 against Illinois wearing 2006. Bernard Taylor Carter, 1945 South Florida Avenue, apartment number 1. Go ahead.
Negative. Trying to get a hold of 647.
Subject's male is Hispanic, 25 to 35 years, no shirt, black shorts, with a small cut on his forehead, is requesting PD and not fitting why he needs the PD.
120, no Kella, Left of Ayala, Adam, Lincoln, Adam, First of Adolfo, Adam, David, Ocean, Lincoln, Ocean, male Hispanic, brown over brown, 59165, EAD of 11-4, 1982. Amen.
981.
876.
Yes, they are, Jesse, and that is why I will be nowhere near it.
Operator 3143.
Follow Whitley.
I'm going to call back again in 30 minutes, but if you can call in that way, we'll call back again and get more information.
Yeah, A-bomb. I believe that probably had something to do with it. A lot of numbers have aligned in this tragedy. A lot of those numbers have aligned with different things. Uniquely, you don't need credentials to get in. You're going to need some sort of ticket. And the way that they're going to do that, they haven't announced yet. If you want to take a professional style camera inside, yeah, you're going to need credentials.
55 West. Correction, North White Avenue, Closet. At the post number
635 Westminster Avenue, inside apartment number 1.
Even if you have credentials, you're going to need special credentials to go in there. Like, let's just say you have media credentials. Even if you were a photographer for ABC7, you're not going to get in there unless you get their credentials to get you in. Just because you're with media doesn't let you in. It allows you to get the credential, but you got to get that specific credential first. And they're giving them out to a certain amount of people. Could we get one if we asked for it? I don't know, maybe. Do I want one? Absolutely not. I want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. That thing will be so well covered, it's not worth it for us. The only thing I could do is post stuff to social media, but what's the point of that?
The Wedding Insurance Code 225. Ringer 12037 Riverside Drive at Valley Village, Vincent Street. Incident 250 already 1545. Roger, semi.
4 more minutes, please and thank you.
units to 120, 1283 West Adams Boulevard, NBCD.
It's 14728 Hubbard. Log me off at miles 855, show me the 136.
30220, you're in the spot?
Yes, ma'am.
30220.
Digit 171, squad 171, electrocution to your Avenue, Manchester Boulevard. Digit 10, squad 10, traffic on your pedestrian crossing 127th District, 2 spot 215 place in Perry Street.
Cali Field, no, I haven't been to any calls, and I'm about to say goodbye in 3 minutes.
3 USD 123, 15.
That's easy, so you can cancel it. We can handle that.
Brick 22, is that the trade that involves the Astros to the Dodgers? Because if so, that's a mighty coincidence, don't you think? Is that their way of apologizing? Yeah, look who's back just in time. It's all good, AGP. It's all good.
173, medical rescue. PD is en route. 616 East Arborvitae Street, Flowers.
So I haven't fed anything tonight, but let's see what the crew has fed. Maybe I can tell you a little bit of that before we leave here. We got a freeway car fire in Buena Park. We got a car into a front yard, and we got a commercial fire in San Bernardino. And we have a fatal accident with head. Oh, you're killing me right now. Please, 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 please don't have to fed it. Please, 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 It is what it is. Apparently she's someone famous from what I understand.
333, you're not coming in. Do you have a message?
It's not famous. Pacific Residence Theater. Yeah, so there's a vehicle versus pedestrian where someone died, but both cars stayed at the scene, so it's not really a news story. Except, I mean, you'll see it on the news, but it's not a news story for us. But yeah, so here, I'll show you these things real quick, and then we'll say goodbye. So there's that.
Squad 13. Traffic collision west down
And there's this.
Repeat the plate.
Intersection of Arizona and 3rd Street.
Oh yeah, it's like 56 is just running close 3 from Cincinnati and Washington to 635 Westminster. 8 George Mary, entry 845.
All right, guys. Just shut up. How about that? All right, it is 1:15. I'm going to continue to stay out, but you guys are leaving me. So thank you to everybody who donated. Wendy, I love you. To everybody else, I don't love you, but I appreciate you. And remember, tomorrow is Promise to No One. Hug your loved ones. Later, losers.